Hi lovelies, welcome back to the channel. This is Everything Now People. To the new viewers, you are welcome. So this channel, I talk about fashion, I talk about tech, and also family. As a fashion designer, I give some fashion tips. So as a network engineer and cybersecurity analyst, I share so many information based on my experience that I feel could be beneficial for people around the world. All right, so moving on, today it's about fashion, and I'm talking about fashion and styling tips to maintain elegant personal care even in the car. All right, so while you are in your car, there are some tips and some ideas that I'm going to share with you today, and I want you to know that what I'm going to share is just like a guide for you to know what you can put in your car for fashion and styling tips. Okay, all right, so we have a lot to get through today, and ensure to stay with me as I take you through some personal care details, or let me say fashion and styling car kit tips to ensure that you continue maintaining that elegant and stylish personal care. As a fashion designer, I pay attention to details and also to personal care, and I know that you all do, even if you are not a fashion lover. So that is why you need to watch this video for some must-have fashion car kit ideas and styling. So this my little kit right here has more than you can think of. I keep this always in my car for fashion and personal care emergencies. I hope this serves as a guide for your fashion needs or essentials you can put right in your car. Before we start, can you guess the total number of the things tucked in this little kit right here? And let me know by the end of this video if you guessed right or wrong in the comment section, of course. The first thing I'm revealing is this lovely hand cream. Was given to me by a French, and then the collection is 6 in a pack. I love the feel, I love the smell, and since I have it, I so much love it, and I always keep it in the car. So I just thought of sticking it on the kit, and for me it's easy to access. So whichever works for you, just do you. And time to reveal what is in the kit. The first thing I'm talking about is the physical business card. So that is my own personal essential. All right, so you can put your own personal essential. As a businesswoman, I always have my business card with me. All right, and I do have the business card holder in there as well. Also, I have the business digital card, but I still keep this in the car with me because of two things. One, because I ordered quite a number of them and I can't discard them. All right, and secondly, I want to say that if you are thinking of having only digital business cards, maybe this my second reason for keeping my physical business card might make you have a rethink. Okay, the second reason is that I thought of the older generations, like those in their 50s, 60s, and 70s, that still have the connection that could be needed for business growth and knowledge. But you know, we have a lot of them that are so valuable to give you that boost you need in your business if you are a business person, but they don't really have the digital business card knowledge, like the QR code scanning and all that knowledge. All right, so I keep these physical cards just for them. And so in my opinion, the physical business card still works wonders and does magic. Okay, so the next styling tip that I always keep in my kit in the car is the hairpins. If you love to hold your hair in place, you need to reserve one at least in your car for days in need, you know, and also to help a friend in need as well. So this small drawstring pouch, I call it small but mighty. I keep my phone screen cleaner, the earbud charger in it and all that. So there's still room to contain other things if I want to, but I just decided to keep it simple. Then the next thing that is my favorite is this that I'm about to reveal. That is the next on the list: for my own personal care stuff that I keep in my car. So this, as a fashion designer, I make sure that I don't have to look around for all the things that I need while on the go. In this, I have the mini threads, I have the needles. You can use it to stitch any ripped or torn clothes using these mini tools. And also, I can say that this enhances creativity in a way, and also self-expression. So this talk is for another day anyways. So I keep this. This is, like I said earlier, this is my personal care stuff that I keep in the car. If it is very essential to you, you can also add it. It's a guide for you to know what you can keep in your car kit as well for fashion lovers. Even if you don't love fashion, you can keep them as well. For the thread, I chose to have the neutral colors in my kit because they can blend well with many fabrics. I wanted to add the black thread, but there was no space. If you want the black thread, or if you want to add the black thread to yours, because that is also like a general thing that everyone should have, please feel free to do that. The black thread is good to have. And the next thing is the measuring tape. It's also one of my favorites. So sure, we know what this can be used for. It can be used to do many things. I mentioned many things we can use the measuring tape to do in my first YouTube video. Please feel free to check it out and see all the things that I talk about regarding the measuring tape. Please don't laugh. Remember, it was my first YouTube video. Be kind. All right, thank you. The next is the nail glue and the nail file. I travel with this as well. Most times I do DIY nails because I love to explore my imaginations, you know. And guess what? As much as I love to do the DIY nails, I do the stick-on nails most times. They still tend to remove almost immediately, like few days after, and I'm sure most of us can relate to that, and they tend to disgrace us at any time. Okay, so that is why I have this right in my kit, because with that I have in my fashion kit, what I just need to do is to just file my nail, apply the mini glue, and stick it back on. That's it. So this next set, I don't usually use them, but I still have to keep them in the car in case of any beauty emergency, or if I have anyone that wants to use it. I want you to know that when you keep things, they are not only for you, they are also for other people as well. Okay, and in your kit, make sure you had anything that you know that might be useful for you, for your personal care, and also for other people that are close to you. Remember that love is sharing, and some of the things here that I have in my car, in this car kit, have been used by a couple of friends, most especially like the hand sanitizer and the hand cream. So make sure that you keep your personal stuff in your car kit for other people that might want to use them or need them at any time, not only for you. All right, so I'm starting with this set. All right, so the first thing from this set is the beauty blender. I have the liquid sachet foundation as well. This, thanks to my beauty consultant who gave me this facial care when I ordered some of the products that I use from her. So I'm a Mary Kay lover, and I'm not influencing for them. It is just the product that I have been using since high school, I think. It got to a stage that I thought maybe I got so comfortable using it, and I decided to explore other products. But unfortunately for me, I didn't get what I want. So let me know if you know of any good products that could be better, or that you could suggest. I'm open to suggestions and recommendations. So let me know, and I would like to tell you a story, short story. I have tried many products like MAC, but I still prefer Mary Kay when I compared both. I'm not saying MAC is not good. MAC is very good. It is lovely, and I still have, so I even have some of their other products, you know, that I use. But when it comes to the liquid foundation, for me, I didn't get my perfect shade that I want, and that is my personal feedback to MAC. So I've tested several shades, even with the natural lights, because people always say if you want to test your perfect shade, make sure you test with the natural lights. I have tested with natural lights, and also I have tested them with the help of their beauticians as well. So it's just that I didn't get my perfect match. All right, and the fact that MAC has good coverage, I love that about MAC foundation, but just that the perfect match, I didn't get the perfect match for me. All right, and moving on, I also have this mini mascara in my kit. This lip liner also, like I said earlier, that I love some other products from MAC. This is also from MAC, so just to know that MAC is very good, and I'm not influencing. Again, as I said earlier, these are just the products that I use, that I love. All right, but for the foundation, I still prefer the Mary Kay liquid so far. Okay, so enough of the foundation and all that. These sample lipsticks, I decided to keep them in my kit because I got them from my beauty consultant as well. So I decided to keep them for emergency sake, and also I can use it as a gift. You know, red is always a catch, right? So if you want to add red or any lipstick to your kits, please feel free to do that. Remember, mine is just a guide. You don't necessarily have to add everything I'm mentioning. I'm just giving you the tips and the ideas for the fashion and the styling, tips for your car. All right, so that anytime you need anything, you can just get them just like that in your car. You don't have to look around. You don't have to go to any store to get any of those. All right, so the next is the travel and sanitizer. That is very important for everyone to have. All right, this particular one was given to me while traveling on here during one of my trips, and I didn't get to use it because I had mine. I always keep my own sanitizer with me, but I decided to keep this and put it in my car kit, okay, because I didn't want to trash it, and I know that it could be useful one day. Okay, so that is why I am keeping it in my kit. So make sure you have hand sanitizer. That is very important to have. And the next is the mini hair comb. This I decided to keep because it works well for my hair type and also most of my straight wigs, just to make it look clean and fresh all the time. All right, another essential that I have in my kit is the hair bands. All right, this hair band, you may need this to change the way you pack your hair. For instance, the way I leave this, I might decide, if I go somewhere, I might decide, okay, I don't want it straight. I just want to pack it so that I can be able to do anything I need to do. So that hairband is there for me, to do the work. So you may need this to change the way you pack your hair. Like I said, you may use it to pack your lovely hair together to get some work done without your hair flying around or when it's so windy. All right. The next styling essential that I have is the mini pen. I'm not going into details on that. We all know what we use pen for. You can use it to quickly jot some things down, some important information. Your phone might not be with you at the moment you needed to get that thing down, so you need a pen sometimes around you to quickly make sure you have whatever you want to put on the paper. So that is the usefulness of the pen. Another thing that I have here is the headphones. This was also given to me while traveling, so I decided to keep it as well because it might be useful for someone else and I didn't want to trash it. Okay, it was a gift. I don't trash gifts. Not good to trash gifts. All right, so this secret safe right here is where I keep fashionable hairpins. and safety pin. So as a stylish person, you want to make most of what you do fashionable and stylish. And this can be used to patch torn or damaged clothes, or it can be used as fashion accessories as far as your creativity can go. All right, so that about that. You can decide to keep things like that as well in your kits. So the next one is the nose mask. This also is a must for everybody. We all know that we use nose masks all the time now. So I'm not going to say it's a must for everybody, but because some people doesn't use it because of health conditions, right? But I keep it because I use it. So if you think you need it, you can as well put it in your car personal care kits for fashion sake, or probably for, just to protect yourself. I have tons of them. Like, for instance, like this one, I am keeping the pink in the car. So that's why I said for fashion sake. I also have some designer ones, different colors that I might decide to change the color or the one that I'm using depending on what I'm wearing. So that is why I said you can keep your nose mask for fashion sake and also to protect yourself. So the next is my travel perfumes. I also make sure that I keep these travel size perfumes in the car as well. Sometimes I enjoy combining different perfumes and you can't really figure out what I'm wearing. I'm sure I'm not the only one that does this, or am I? So let me know in the comment section, but I'm sure I'm not the only one. All right, I do this most times because I love experimenting like design students, right? And another reason is that I do that because I love changing what I wear and combine, because I love putting looks together and what I wear. So sometimes the same goes for the perfume that I wear, but sometimes I wear just one fragrance, okay, depending if I already fell in love with that particular fragrance. So I just keep it simple. I don't have to mix it. I just leave it that way. So that about that. So this I love as well. It is lip tint, very nourishing. It's transparent and it's sweet. It tastes like banana chewing gum. If you are from Nigeria, remember the small company banana gum? Yes, exactly. So it brings back the old sweet memories to me. So that's why I love it whenever I use it. And it doesn't stay on my lips for long because I keep licking it. So I love having this as well. So just make sure you put whatever you want to put in your car kit as well. And that is about that. So this brings back the sweet memories of that banana gum flavor for me, and that is why I love this. And the fact that it's sweet, is transparent, it's nourishing, I love it as well. Keep whatever you prefer in your own personal care car kit. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and please don't forget to like, subscribe, and please let me know your thoughts in the comments if you enjoyed this video and what you would like to see next from me in my next video. And for those that have been connecting with me on other platforms and also personally, I appreciate you all for watching my videos time and time again, also coming back to watch the videos anytime YouTube recommends the videos to you. But if you have not been getting the recommendations, probably you did not put on the notification button. Please don't forget to put on the notification button so that you get notified anytime I upload another video. All right, and if you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? All right, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I talk about tech, I talk about fashion, and as well family. So this channel is loaded. I talk about different stuff, and even if you're not interested in tech, you might be interested in fashion. If fashion is not of interest to you, maybe family, I'm sure you'll definitely get one or two things that you can learn from this community. So make sure you join us, make sure you like and share the video as well if you find it valuable. Thank you so much for watching to the end, and I see you in my next video. Take care of yourself. Bye bye. Stay blessed.